Hi everyone, today we're talking about growing vegetables in shady spots. If you're like many gardeners, you might think you need full sun to grow a thriving veggie patch. But I've got some great news for you. There are plenty of vegetables that actually prefer a bit of shade. And stick around till the end because I'll be sharing my personal favourite shade-loving vegetable that might surprise you. Let's dive right in. First off, the key to success with shade gardening is focusing on leafy greens. These plants don't need as much sunlight as fruiting vegetables, making them perfect for those less sunny areas of your garden. Now, let's talk about some specific vegetables that thrive in the shade. First up, we have lettuce. There are so many varieties to choose from, but I recommend going for loose leaf types. These are great because you can just harvest the outer leaves as you need them, leaving the rest of the plant to keep growing. And here's a pro tip. Growing lettuce in the shade during summer is actually a smart move. Too much sun can cause lettuce to bolt and go to seed, which is exactly what we don't want. Next on our list is Silverbeet, also known as Swiss chard. Those big dark green leaves are quite happy with less sun. Like lettuce, you can harvest Silverbeet leaves as you need them, making it a really convenient vegetable to have in your garden. Now let's talk about spinach. Again, we're seeing those lovely dark green leaves that don't need a lot of sunlight. In fact, spinach is another one that will bolt if it gets too much sun. So a shady spot is perfect for keeping your spinach producing those nutritious leaves for longer. And coming up next, we've got kale. Are you noticing a pattern here? Those large deep green leaves are a giveaway that kale is another shade-loving veggie. It's super easy to grow and you can just harvest leaves as you need them. Now, before we move on, I have one big favor to ask of you. If you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It will only take a second and is the best way to support us. Okay, back to the video. Let's switch gears a bit and talk about some vegetables that might surprise you. Did you know you can grow carrots in the shade? That's right. Since the part we eat grows underground, carrots can do well in shadier spots. However, they may grow smaller and take longer to mature compared to those grown in full sun. Similarly, turnips and potatoes are other root vegetables that can thrive in the shade, but like with carrots, you'll likely experience reduced yields. Now, if you're into Asian cuisines, you'll be happy to know that pak choi or bok choy actually prefers a bit of shade. It tends to bolt really easily in full sun, so a shadier spot is ideal for this tasty Chinese vegetable. Let's not forget about herbs. Parsley and coriander both do really well in shaded positions. These are plants that will bolt to seed quickly if grown in full sun, so shade is actually beneficial for them. Now, as we're wrapping up, I promised I'd share my personal favorite shade-loving vegetable. For those of you with vertical space, consider growing climbing beans and peas. If you have a spot where only the ground is shaded but there's sun above, these plants will reach up towards the light and provide you with a bountiful harvest of pods. And if you're interested in vegetable gardening, we've included links to some of our most popular vegetable gardening articles in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about your experiences with shade gardening. What vegetables have you had success with? Any challenges you faced? Leave a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.